name's Linda Clerkin. I'm studying the top up in early years, the BA Hons in early years professional studies. I'd been thinking about it for a while before I actually applied, but I kept putting it off every year, thinking, oh, it wouldn't be for me, and I wouldn't be good enough to do that. I was working as a childminder, and I'd been doing that for 12 years, so I was really experienced, but I was thinking of leaving childminding, and I phoned up a couple of early years settings where vacancies were available, and they were quite dismissive in that they wanted people with specific experience of working in an early years setting, and they didn't really class childminding as that. So I thought I needed to up my skills and make myself a bit more employable, really. It's exceeded my expectations, actually. It's been great, the tutors have been brilliant. It's encouraged me to kind of develop my own skills, to think for myself. The classes are generally twice a week, and they're after work, so usually they start at 6 o'clock. In the first 3 years when you do the foundation degree, you do have people who come out and see you in your setting and support you, support your study skills. It could be that it was voluntary, you didn't necessarily have to be working in one, but there were work-based tasks that had to be completed. But that could be a nursery, a school, a childminding setting. It's been quite a seamless transition between the two. It's still twice a week, we're still in the same building. Studying has taken the same form, the same types of seminars that we had before. It's no more onerous, no more time consuming than the foundation degree. And I think because your own skills, you don't realise, that your own skills have developed. The main thing, the advantages that I feel it's brought for me is that it's developed my confidence. There are presentations that you need to do in the first 3 years, and although they were really daunting at first, I think that's what's really helped me to develop my confidence, because now I know if I need to stand up in a staff meeting at work or I want to say something, I've got the confidence to do that. I would never have been able to do that before I started the course, so that's a real benefit for me. I'd recommend it to everybody, really, regardless of your age, regardless of your background, regardless of your confidence, I was really lacking in confidence. I remember the first night going to the class and looking around at everybody else and thinking, oh, they all know what they're doing, and, I felt, oh, I'm going to be so rubbish at this. But it wasn't the case, speaking to people afterwards, they all felt exactly the same. I just would say go for it, it's been brilliant. I think the key to it is try and study little and often. It is perfectly achievable. I have children, I work, I study. I have thought about maybe going on to do a social work MA afterwards, but that's not set in stone for me. And I think what I feel that doing the foundation degree, now the top up, has given me is choices. I know that I have choices, I have skills that I can take in elsewhere if I choose to do that, whereas before I never really had those choices.